Essay number 95. Now is all you have. You're living your entire life in the waiting room. Waiting for the weekend. Waiting for vacation. Waiting for the promotion. Waiting for the relationship. Waiting for the weight loss. Waiting for the move. Waiting for things to get better. Waiting for your real life to begin. And while you're waiting, your actual life is happening. Right now. In this moment, you're not paying attention to because you're so focused on the moment that's coming next. Let me tell you something I realized during one of my 3 a.m. overthinking sessions. You know, those arbitrary deep dives we all do when we can't sleep. I can trace every single one of my problems back to the same core issue. I don't know how to be uncomfortable. I don't know how to feel good things without being completely paralyzed by the fear that bad things are coming. I can't enjoy success because I'm worried about failure. I can't enjoy love because I'm terrified of loss. I can't enjoy now because I'm too busy either dreading or fantasizing about later. And I know I'm not alone in this. We live in a world that has literally programmed us to never be present. Think about how you live your days. This moment is just a precursor to the next one. Today is just something to get through to get to tomorrow. This year is just a stepping stone to next year. Your entire life becomes a waiting game where you're never actually playing. You're just waiting for the game to start. And the sickening reality? String enough of those days together, and you've waited your whole life away. We do this because we believe in happily ever after. We think life is a linear progression from darkness to light. We think we get through the pain, and then we arrive at happiness, and then we stay there forever. We think we're always moving towards some finish line where everything is finally permanently good. But that's not how life works. There's no swift motion from darkness to light. It's not a straight line. It's a mess of in and out, back and forth, up and down. It's a lot of gray area that doesn't fit into our black and white narrative. There are days when you're so far back in your progress you can't believe you let yourself get there. There are days when you forget you were ever miserable to begin with. There are moments of pure joy followed immediately by crushing disappointment. There are victories that feel like defeats and defeats that turn into victories. And if you're waiting for the day when it's all victories, all light, all forward motion, you're going to wait forever. Because life isn't a journey toward permanent happiness. It's a succession of nows. Millions of present moments adding up, lifting us from one experience to another until we run out of nows to experience. But we miss them. We miss all these nows because we're so busy waiting for the right now, the perfect now, the now that matches our checklist of prerequisites for happiness. When I have this job, then I'll be happy. When I have this relationship, then I'll be complete. When I have this body, this house, this achievement, this amount of money, then I'll finally allow myself to feel content. But happiness isn't a mental process you allow yourself once conditions are perfect. It's not a reward you get for suffering enough. It's not a destination you arrive at. It's an experience available right now, in this imperfect, uncomfortable, not what you planned now. And look at how our society reinforces this waiting game. Look at social media. Look at Pinterest boards and vision boards and mood boards. We spend hours collecting images of the lives we want. Beautiful homes we'll never live in, trips we'll never take, outfits we'll never wear, relationships we'll never have. We're so busy curating our fantasy future that we don't even notice our actual present. How many of us look at those beautiful Pinterest images of someone reading by a window with a perfect latte and think, I want that life? And how many of us realize we could literally create that exact moment tomorrow morning? We could make coffee, grab a book, sit by a window, but we don't. We pin the image and keep scrolling. We dream about the life we want while doing nothing to create it. We wait for it to somehow happen to us instead of making it happen. And then we complain. God, do we complain? We complain about not having the lives we dream of while doing absolutely nothing different. Day after day, rinse and repeat. Waiting for someone or something to save us from the life we're creating through our own inaction. Now is all you have. Read that again. Now is all you have. Not tomorrow, not next year, not when things get better, now. You have to choose now. You have to live in the heartbreaking reality of this moment, with all its mess, all its imperfection, all its distance from your Pinterest board. This moment with its beautiful schisms that create wars and love and peace and chaos. This moment with its rawness, where sometimes all you can manage is to keep breathing, and then you realize that's all there ever was anyway. Just breathing, just being, just experiencing whatever this moment holds. Maybe it's about diving into the deep end of now and letting it be more than just enough. Maybe it's about realizing that things are only as boring and mundane as we let them be. Your morning commute? That's not just dead time between home and work. That's time to notice the world, to think, to listen to music that moves you, to be alive. Your lunch break? That's not just refueling. That's a chance to taste something, to step outside, to have a conversation, to read a page, to exist as more than just a worker. Your evening routine? That's not just preparing for tomorrow, that's time with yourself or your family, time to create something, time to rest, time to be human. There are mysteries and experiences and fascinatingly foreign parts of life that we won't see until we stop waiting for tomorrow to live, until we take a step into the wild side, the side that isn't concerned about the future, isn't haunted by the past, but is fully, radically, unapologetically present. The side that can be uncomfortable without running away. The side that can feel pain without immediately seeking escape. The side that can experience joy without ruining it with fear of its ending. Because here's what I've realized. The discomfort you're avoiding by living in the future, it's here anyway. The pain you're trying to escape by never being present, you're carrying it with you everywhere. You can't outrun now. You can't wait it out. You can't skip to the good parts. This is it, this moment, this breath, this day that you're treating like a waiting room. Your life isn't going to begin when you finally get what you want. Your life is happening right now, while you're not paying attention, while you're waiting for it to begin. Every moment you spend waiting for a better now is a now you'll never get back. Every day you treat as just a precursor to your real life is a day of your real life that you've thrown away. And I get it. Now is uncomfortable. Now is imperfect. Now is not what you planned. Now doesn't look like your vision board. But now is all you have. And maybe, just maybe, if you stop waiting for now to be perfect and start actually living in it, you'll discover that imperfect now is better than perfect later. That uncomfortable reality is better than comfortable fantasy. That this messy, difficult, not what you ordered life is actually your life, and it's been waiting for you to show up for it. Stop living in the waiting room. Stop treating your life like a dress rehearsal. Stop acting like your real life is coming later. This is it. This is your life. This is your moment. Now is all you have. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to keep waiting for a better now to come along? Or are you going to finally start living in the only now you actually have? The choice is yours, but choose quickly, because this now is already becoming then, and you're already running out of nows. So stop waiting. Start living. Now. Right now. This is all you have. Make it count.